Hello, 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 beautiful eclectic lights. Welcome to Agape Tarot. My name is Donna. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For those returning, welcome back. This is going to be a mirror scrying session. So this will be mirror 1 and this will be mirror 2. Each one of them is going to have a different message for those who choose it. I trust in the divine and what is going to be shown to me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards for each of the mirrors that we will read after the scrying. Guides, Agape, please be present for this reading for the collective. Let them know what you know and what you need them to know. For mirror 1, we have you get 3 cards, please. Oh, that was a poppy one. Mirror 2. 3 cards, please. And we're going to pull some from the After Tarot for each of the mirrors. This is for mirror number 1. Divine Spirit, what do they need to know? What messages do you have for mirror number 1? I think we'll do 2. There we go. And 2 for mirror number 2, please. I do want to acknowledge that 5 of Cups that flipped in the deck, mirror number 2, and also the Queen of Cups. Emotional about some loss, and let's get too many. There we go. And we're going to get 3 for mirror number 2. Ha! 3 came out. All right. We're going to pull a message from the witch for each mirror. Mirror number 1, please, Spirit. Oh. And mirror number 2. use this deck to hold a mirror, so I'm seeing someone. No, it's an owl. I see an owl. This to me speaks of wisdom. All I could see was the eyes. It's like there's darkness all around, but the owl is very wise, very discerning. Even, you know, they have better sight within darkness. So there could be something that is hidden from you, but you are using your discernment. You're using your intuition is telling you what it is, what it's about. It's like you know it, even though you don't. The owl is a representation of seeing things that are hidden. And seeing clearly. We also have a lot of wisdom to this. So, you know that saying, when you've been there before, or you've done that before, it's almost like you've seen this before. You've seen this situation, this thing before. So it just, that saying, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. So even though it's not in your face, plain as day, you're using your wisdom, your discernment, and you're fully aware of how something's going to play out. I'm seeing in Roman numerals 7. So the 2 with the 5. Seven days may mean something to you, or the 7th of a month, maybe something. For some of you, I'm getting that it was your birthday. But for others, there's a significance towards 7. 7 weeks. I'm seeing a microphone. So there's some type of announcement or some type of speaking engagement where you may be having to speak publicly or going to some type of public rally. But I feel like for most of you, there's some type of announcement that is coming that could have to do with the 7th. I'm also seeing it's one of those domes that back in the day where it would cover the plate. Something is being served. Someone could be getting served. Maybe you are serving someone. This could be legal, or you're doing some type of service where you're going to be serving others. I'm also seeing a cabin and a campfire. So some of you may be going on some type of retreat, or you are going camping. Maybe you have a cabin and you're going to your cabin for a weekend, a week, possibly renting one. We are in winter here, or the start of our winter. I'm not a skier, but you know, some people, I live very close to Reno and Tahoe, and a lot of people do go skiing, especially the fresh snow. They love that stuff. Could even be a holiday getaway. I'm also seeing a barren tree. You know, most of the trees have lost their leaves. You may be having a difficult time right now with your abundance as far as monetarily. Maybe things have resources, things that are just not easy to come by, or, you know, cost too much. I feel like there's some type of cutback. It's like, you know, the less the abundance, the less we spend, it's almost, I don't know why Spirit's giving me that saying where when things are plentiful, they're cheaper. The supply and demand situation. And then during leaner times where the supply is not as great, things go up. So there may be some cutbacks on certain things that you buy, certain things that you know, that is part of your daily life, making some type of cutbacks because things are not as plentiful. So because the supply being low, the prices go up. Finding alternatives, finding things that, you know, are similar but not quite the same. It's telling me that you know how to budget, you know how to get through those times and adjust accordingly. Now that could be part of it. I just seen like what looked like the Queen of Swords sitting in a throne. She uses wisdom to make cuts, to cut out things in her life that is not in alignment with her or her truth. But this is not just as far as things we pick up at the grocery store. I think that it's almost like a purge. I'm feeling like we're purging out, whether it's items in your home, bad habits, there's cuts, there's things that you're cutting out, clearing space, cleaning space to bring in the fresh harvest that is coming in the spring. So we're going to go ahead and look at your cards and see what we have. We have the Seven of Wands. This is defending, defensiveness. But of course, in this deck, she is on this beautiful Victorian couch. She has a bird's head, but in the background, you can see what looks like, and that's almost like the face that I was seeing in the mirror, but I don't think that's an owl. I don't think that's an owl. It's funny that the reference of the owl in here, she has a bird's head. And she's standing above what she's warding off, what she's anticipating. She is definitely ready to, you know, to defend herself. I don't feel a defensive energy. It's not about being defensive. It's more about protecting, defending what is yours. This could be you protecting and defending your family against, conditions, things in the world. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse, Justice in the reverse. For some of you, I'm just getting life hasn't always been fair. Maybe you have felt life hasn't always been fair. This is past energy, and that may be why you do what you do, and you preserve, you adjust to situations to protect and defend yourself, your home, your families, to keep everyone, still on top. We got the King of Swords. This is a very wise king. It's funny, he wears a crown, but then there is the sword that has a crown pierced to the ground. And with the falcon's a messenger, and I'm getting this ace, it's like Ace of Swords. New wisdom, new knowledge, new way of thinking about things. So maybe you have changed that perception of life hasn't always been fair. Because we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is usually about worry. But this knight, this man he's ready. He's ready to defend. He's ready to ward off any fears, any negativity. I feel like this is you. You're choosing to have a different mindset about things. Maybe you have come to the conclusion that we make our reality, that we are in control of things. And yes, situations, those lean times, the barren tree, it can affect us, but it doesn't have to control us. It doesn't have to totally devastate us. It's preparedness. It is knowledge, knowing that all things fluctuate. All things are possible. Bad things happen to good people. There's no rosy colored glasses here anymore. This is straight up truth. This is, I get it. But I don't have to be a victim. I am creating my reality. And then we have the polar bear. Something is going to become very clear, what was hidden. Most of the time you can't see beneath the water. And sometimes there's things that we don't see beneath the surface. But you are seeing very clearly. You understand there's obstacles. You understand how to navigate by trusting your intuition. This bear's face is not down there looking where to go and what's ahead of him or on the side of him. He's focused, he's trusting, and he has a clear mind to discern his path forward. Again, we had justice there. We have judication here in the upright. And then we have the coffin. And I just feel like it's a repeat of the same thing, but this is past energy. We used to think this way, but I feel like we see clearly now that, how we judge things in the world, how we judge ourselves, our situation. We can either look at it as a challenge, and I believe all challenges can be overcome with the right frame of mind, with the right decisions and choices, and trusting your gut. So there is some type of ending of that lack or poor me mentality. We're getting to a point where we know that usually when we have that type of mindset, that is what is creating more and more of the same stuff. The vicious cycle that continues on in life, where we never see any change, we never see any progress, we never see, good things happening to us. Where when we change that mindset and realize that everything happens in accordance to our mindset, and not letting the obstacles trigger you and bring you back to that old mindset. So there's a freshness within that. For others, there's a separate message here. There is some type of ending. It could be a legal battle. It could also be, this is a man and a woman standing there. Somebody may be going through some type of divorce, some type of ending. We have the Six of Cups past, and justice in the reverse. The King of Swords can also represent someone of great wisdom and knowledge. Can represent a lawyer, a judge, someone in that caliber. But what I'm getting is you're slaying this. You're slaying this. We have a whole new mindset. We have the sigil sorcery, the sigil sorcery. The witch has created a sigil, a personal, magical symbol just for you. Close your eyes, tune in, and feel her drawing it into your energy field. You are protected, and you are safe, and you are loved. So that is your message from the witch's deck. We have the feather. This represents angels are watching after you. You are protected. You are safe. You are loved. If you've been seeing a lot of feathers, especially white ones, pay attention. That is a symbol and a sign. Now this is the star here. This is a charm. It is an etched drawing of the tarot card, the star. So there is healing, but there is also a destiny. We are moving into our reality, our destiny by choice, by way of thinking. And, you know, I thought that was like a cougar or some type of, and there's the cat. There's that cat, and it looks just like what I see right there in the corner. See, she's got that vision. She sees it, even though it's trying to blend in and hide. So this is telling me that you are paying attention to things that are unseen. And that could have been what I was seeing in my vision, was the unseen, the unknown. You're prepared for it. You are standing guard, not like watching every moment, but you're prepared. You're prepared if any danger, any, thing comes your way that can threaten your well-being, your home life, your family. We have I and we have O. I-O. I-O. Maybe somebody owes you some money. You may owe somebody some money. There is the legal stuff within there. And that's what I'm getting from that I-O. I mean, it just says what it's saying. Okay. For everyone who chose mirror number 2, let's do it. Oh, this one I don't have to worry about. Oh. I'm literally seeing like a stormtrooper. It's been so long since I've watched a Star Wars movie to try to get that reference of why Spirit is showing me that. Maybe you like Star Wars. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Disney references here. And the only time, the one and only time, I ever went to Disneyland, I do know that they had the Star Wars tour. Because of the fact that that was one of my favorite rides. Even though it was like a virtual reality ride, it still was one of my favorites. I think we rode it quite a few times. But I'm seeing Dumbo. Yes, and I'm seeing someone very happy. So some of you may be going to Disneyland for the holidays. I know that they do such wonderful things during the holidays. And that's what I'm seeing there. Let's see what else. I was just really surprised to see a stormtrooper. I'm seeing like if you've ever seen those tarot cards, the garden and the gate, I'm seeing a gateway. It's like an arbor with flowers. Something may be coming up in the spring. Arbors are also used in weddings, so somebody might be getting married in the springtime. But this also is showing me a path. Yeah, you're on the right path. And whether it's spring or it's winter or it's summer or wherever you are in the world, this is just a representation of things blooming, things in full bloom, where everything is so fragrant and vibrant. So you're on a path to, you know, all that abundance of things just growing in your life. And again, like I said, I feel like some of you are planning a wedding in the spring. I'm also seeing what looks like a flag, like the finish line. You're completing something, you're finishing something up. This could have to do with school, some type of learning. Could be a project you've been working on, but I'm getting a lot of school vibes from that. Some type of course. I'm also seeing a white cat. I don't know if somebody's been thinking about getting a cat, because that's the first thing that I'm feeling and getting. Is it somebody maybe getting a cat soon? Or maybe you just got a cat. Very fluffy. I'm also seeing I'm okay, spirits in a cat box. Yeah, okay. Yes, and there's a cat box there too. So somebody may be getting a cat or just got one. I don't know why, and I'm getting it, I'm hearing it in my head. London bridges. London bridges. Maybe you're from London. I'm also seeing the bridge in the mirror. Either you're from London, you're planning a trip to London. There's some reference to bridges, but also to, you know, the song itself, London Bridges Falling Down. So I don't feel like any bridge is going to be falling down, but there could be some type of, maybe you commute to work and you have to cross a bridge, There may be some maintenance that is going to hinder your commute, is what I'm getting. So you might want to look for a different route while they are doing those repairs and work, so you can avoid delays. I'm seeing a lot of constellations, a lot of stars in the sky. I don't know if you are somewhere that you are seeing a lot of stars in the sky, or you may be someone who is very into astrology and the stars and the alignments of stars. I have a little bit of knowledge, but not, I'm not an fanatic over it where I gotta know, where this star is and that star is. But I'm just getting a lot of stars, a lot of star energy. You could be a star seed. Yeah. Also, the star represents healing the earth. There's so many of them. You may be someone who has that beautiful energy of, doing healing, earth healing, collective healing. So I am going to leave it there, and we are going to go ahead and see your cards. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Star in the reverse. And we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. We have the World. We have the 7 of Cups. Distant horizon. We have the broom, or the little whip, and we have somebody waiting for something. Okay. So yeah. So the 7 of Cups is all about illusion, confusion, too many options, too many things, that we just get lost in all of, what is being offered. You can always see all the different things within the cups. And this person is wrapped around the waist by a snake. Options that are going to transform, change. There's some type of change, especially with the world, something, maybe something that you have made a choice about is going to change. It's not what it seemed to be. There is some type of transformation. that is going to occur. We have the Ten of Wands. That is, you know, the card of overextending ourselves, doing too much, burdened with a lot of responsibilities, things that we carry, other people's stuff. There's a sense that the divine, the Ace of Cups, is giving you this beautiful cup of love, of peace, of healing. To help you I'm just getting that all the responsibilities, all the burdens that you carry, you feel they're yours. You feel this is your path. This is your life. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is who I'm supposed to be, you know, the keeper of the... I'm just getting where we're taking on more than just our everyday things. I feel this has a lot to do with others. And a thought process that says, well, you know, say if it's your children, but they're grown children, but they're my children. I'm just getting that, you know, you feel obligated to whatever these burdens are, whatever these responsibilities that you carry are. And there is this opportunity that the divine is giving you to choose differently. Because things are transforming. So maybe say you have a child that has just really had a hard go at it. You know, they get it going and then it's, I need help again. They get it I feel like there's some type of breakthrough for you, as far as this could also imply work. Say, you know, your job, they were short-staffed, and it almost seemed like they were never going to find someone to fill in. Maybe you even had the thought that maybe they don't want to fill that in because they got you, who's doing it all, and that maybe they really weren't looking. I feel that whatever the situation is, it is transforming. There is going to be a change. They will get someone new where it will ease and lessen the load that you're carrying. Or if it's your grown child, they're going to finally become that rock of Gibraltar, that stable, where it's not the ups and down. Maybe they're going to get this lucky break where, you know, they're not going to worry you, stress you, and make you feel like you need to be there to catch them, is what I'm getting all the time. It's almost like this sense of peace that you're going to feel that, you know what, now I can relax. Now I can just sit back and watch them just glow up, do their thing. Or now I can actually not work as many hours and spend more time with, you know, my family or doing things that I enjoy doing instead of always working. And this is coming. This is the distance horizon. And there's the anchor. Someone is going to be coming solid, grounded. For a lot of you, there is some type of move, some type of travel. But I feel like the plans are not set in stone yet. We haven't decided on a date or a time to do this. This could be, you know, that trip to London or wherever. There's just this, even those who I felt were maybe going to be getting married in the spring, everything, it's just saying it's not here yet. It's a little bit further. But you have the anchor here, and once you get there, it is going to be stable, solid. We have the whip, and I don't know if this is a broom or it's sage, or, you know, I look at it as a sage stick because, you know, so and I've never read this card this way before, but I am reading it this way. You know, when the monks used to hit themselves, it's a type of purification. They would do that. I can't remember the name of what they called that, but they would do that to purify them, purify their thoughts. The sage also purifies and cleanses and clears the energy. So there's a lot of purification, a lot of cleansing of your aura, your energy. And I feel this is, you know, I seen that happy face, and look at, here we are, we're waiting, we're expecting. We know something, you know, is coming, or that we are going somewhere. This woman sits there at the window and she's expecting. She's waiting for something. Maybe she's waiting for, you know, the car to get loaded, the cab to show up. Maybe she's expecting, you know, something wonderful to come about. And this is telling me that we're clearing our energy, our mindset. We're going through some type of purification. Especially with the World card, we are entering into a new cycle. And it's funny because, you know, the World card holds the fixed energies. And that anchor is a fixed symbol where we ground into something. But I do see a lot of transformation, especially seeing the garden and the gate and all those beautiful flowers. There is a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, whether this is personal growth, spiritual growth, or growth within your finances. But there is a lot of growth here. And the divine is helping to ease these burdens, to heal what is burdening you, is what I'm getting. So we can close this cycle and have clarity and transformation from all the distractions, all the things that have been, I'm just getting squirrel, you know, getting you off this path. It has kept you from the straight and narrow to where, that's why this is still on hold, because we've had all these distractions that have kept us from, you know, moving forward. But all that is getting cleared away, and you can expect that this will come to a close, and a new cycle is going to begin for you. A beautiful new cycle with that Ace of Cups. So, we got the witch's broom, and here we got, you know, the little sage. And I don't know, I see it as a broom sometimes. Today, the witch will sweep and clear your space with her magical broomstick. She freshens up the energy at work and at home, cleansing your aura and sparkling up your life. Feel the vital powers flowing. And that's what I said. Cleansing the aura, cleansing your space. There is a purification that is going on for you. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of charms. And we have the hat. Yeah, a new you. We have the turtle. The turtle, to me, is somebody who is protected. And there's a lot of protection around you. But also, too, I feel like you are going through this transformation where you're going to come out and you're going to be different. It's going to be a whole new you. So I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, thank you so much for viewing the channel. I hope you got the messages that you needed to receive tonight. Thank you so much, Agape, my team, my angels, my guides. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, all of you who are subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, you know, yada, yada, yada. All that great stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Truly, I do. Many blessings. Blessed be. And peace out, everyone.